Hello everyone, how's it all going? Happy New Year, welcome back to another episode of Sunday Morning Drives. This episode I'm going to be going to a track day with the Alfa Romeo 147 GTA. Now this is a track day that I did at the end of December last year in 2022. It was with the Lotus Club and the Alfa Romeo Club. And you might be wondering, why I didn't bring my Lotus Exige. I'll explain a little bit more about that later on in the video. And this is a really special track day because I think this is the last time that I'll be driving at Pukekohe. They are shutting the track down, which I'll get into a little bit later on as well. Alright, enjoy the video. Catch you later. Alright, so I got up nice and early on Saturday morning and drove my car all the way to Pukekohe Raceway, which is about 50 kilometers from my house. And I had to stop by and fill up the 147 GTA with MPD 100 octane. You have to get the best, get the 100 octane goodness. Make sure the Alfa is performing at its peak. And then I proceeded to drive through to Pukekohe Raceway. This is the entrance and the way that you go into the racetrack. There's actually no bridge or underpass, so you have to literally drive your car across the racetrack to get into the pit area and get into the sort of pit entry. And there I saw lots of amazing cars. This was a Lotus and Alfa Club track day, and so I saw lots of final edition Elises, Exiges. There was a 430 Cup, which is I think the only 430 Cup in the whole country. So that's the bright green one that I took a few photos of. Looks really stunning in person. It's actually quite a little bit different to my 390. And the reason why I didn't take my 390 to the track day, simply because Pukekohe is a very dangerous track. So there's a lot of walls that are very close to the track. There's not a lot of runoff area in many corners. And also with Auckland weather, it does tend to rain quite a bit. As it turns out, it was a really good decision because it did actually rain quite a lot in the afternoon when we were doing our open track sessions. So we parked up, we unloaded everything, and we got ready for the morning driver training exercises. Now these were a little bit more sedate than the open track session. They're really designed so that you get to know your car. If it's your first time on track, then you're not going to just jump on the track and have a bit of an accident right off the bat. So this is something that I think they do at Pukekohe, just to make sure that everyone is okay with driving on the track. At Hampton Downs, things are a bit different. You have to go on the club circuit before you go to the national track. So I took my 147 GTA to Hampton Downs earlier that year in 2022. Hopefully you've seen that video on the channel. And that was just to get ready to take the Exige onto the national circuit this year in 2023. So the morning exercises, the first one that we did was a cornering exercise. So you had to go through the chicane just after the back straight, and also the hairpin as well. And those were, about 3 corners that we had to negotiate successfully. And then we did that, I think, about 3 or 4 times. Moved on to the braking exercise, which is always fun. Luckily I had some really good brakes because I recently just upgraded my brakes on the 147 GTA to 330mm Brembo brakes, which actually came standard on the later cars but didn't come standard in my car. Last time I took my car to Pukekohe, I think I warped the discs, and that is a pretty common issue with these 305 standard brakes. So it was really nice that I managed to get that upgrade done before this Pukekohe track day. And then the third exercise was the slalom. So we had to drive around a set of cones, and yeah, that was quite interesting actually, especially in a front wheel drive car because it does tend to understeer a little bit. But actually the 147 GTA is not too bad in terms of understeer, so it was perfectly controllable. It was absolutely fine. and it was actually quite fun to go through the slalom. And then finally, we did a bit of an acceleration exercise and also emergency brake combined together. So we had to kind of chase another car on the back straight, and when that car braked, then we had to brake as well and try to slow down before them. Kind of to simulate an emergency braking situation on the motorway. If you're following someone and someone slams on the brakes, then you have to be sure that you can stop before hitting the person in front of you. So yeah, the morning exercises were quite fun. We did similar exercises last year, so I was pretty familiar with them, and I won't dwell too much on that. And then in the afternoon, it was the open track sessions. Unfortunately, it did start raining for the open track sessions, so I don't actually know if I could have gone faster than last time. Last time at Pukekohe in the 147 GTA, I did a 125 in the dry. That was with old brakes, and that was pretty much my first time driving full throttle at Pukekohe. So this time around, I was really hoping to improve on that time, especially with the new brakes. But I guess we'll never know, because it started pouring down with rain. All the Lotuses were kind of struggling because they're mid-engine, so they kind of lack front-end weight and therefore front-end grip in the wet. And I think especially most of the Lotuses, the tyres are probably geared more towards dry sessions and dry conditions, whereas the 147 GTA has Michelin PS4 tyres, which are actually really, really good in the wet, as you can see in the footage. So I was following an Evora 400 and kind of made him pull over on the straight and to let me past. So that's kind of gives you an indication of the performance that we were getting out of the 147 GTA in the wet. And yeah, I won't talk for too much longer because I really want to show you guys the best lap that I did and the lap time. But I did want to mention that I didn't come away from the track day completely unscathed. Unfortunately, my window regulator actually broke, and it wasn't even when I was on track. It was when I was talking to someone, and I rolled my window down, and then I wound my window back up, and I heard quite a few weird noises from the window regulator, and then I tried to roll my window down again, and then the window wouldn't come back up. Luckily, it was just a passenger window, so I was able to go on the track and do my session, because they said, passenger window you can leave open, but driver's window, please keep that closed. So I did one session with the window kind of flopping around in the door, and then I pulled into the pits, and George and I, thank you George for helping me out by the way, George and I managed to bring the window back up into the proper place and tape it all up so that I can continue and do another 2 sessions. So that was really thankful and lucky that George was there. So here's the best lap that I did, and yeah, I'll just show it in full glory, and you can watch it and listen to everything, and hopefully you enjoy. Alright, so that was my fastest lap. It was a 1:34.27, which I think was pretty good in the wet, and I definitely gave that Lotus Exige in front of me a good run for its money. And I know for a fact that that driver for the Lotus Exige is pretty quick. So I feel like I did the Alfa Romeo club very, very proud during that session. As you can see, I actually got some really pretty high G numbers on that lap, although you have to take that with a grain of salt because that was just recorded using my phone. I was really lucky that my OBD reader actually connected to my phone and gave me telemetry on that lap as well. And I was able to set up the 2 cameras so you can actually see the cockpit view and also the out of car, sort of over the bonnet view. Unfortunately, I didn't really have many choices with camera angles because it was raining, so I had to mount everything in the car. But I think that it looks pretty good. It's probably one of my best track day videos, which is great. And again, luckily George was there as well, because not only did he help with the window regulator, he also took a few photos of my car on the track, and this is my favorite one. You can see me kind of attacking corner number 1 in the wet, probably going at about 130 k's an hour into the corner, which I have to tell you is a little bit scary, but surprisingly the 147 GTA is actually really, really easy to handle in all sorts of conditions. So I was really happy that I decided to take that car. It was a lot easier to drive, I think, than the Lotuses from what I saw. So, next time I can take the Exige on track at Hampton Downs, but certainly at Pukekohe in the wet, I was really happy to have the 147 GTA. Well, awesome. Thanks very much for joining us on this Pukekohe track day video. I really hope you enjoyed that. I really hope you enjoyed some of the footage. I was really pleased with the footage and the telemetry that I managed to get, despite the weather conditions. And then I think next time I'll be taking my Lotus Exige to Hampton Downs probably. So stay tuned and enjoy the channel, enjoy the content, and I will see you very shortly. Bye.